So Corpsmen go through a second type of similar boot camp experience, and this video I'm going to react to for many of you guys. You're going to get to see what we get to train through, or our experiences, as we have to go through this in order to serve with our Marine counterparts. And honestly, I really despise this training. I think if you were like a junior person going through, it's not as bad, but me being an E6 going through, I absolutely hated it because you kind of get treated as a kid, once again, like your entry level, and that's just based off the Marine Corps rules of how it was. It wasn't fun for me, other than certain parts, which I'll kind of cover in this video, because this video is based on field experience, and I'll kind of explain some things, as I know many of you guys might end up here or want to be Greenside Corpsman, and this will be your first initial step to doing that after Corps school. So let's get right into the video. So this is the field where they're at right now. You can see they're all mustered up or lined up in columns. This is, and it's kind of on the trail. This is where they're gonna walk around, kind of act like they're gonna be in a war scenario and something's gonna go off. As you can see, somebody has a litter carry there.
Remember your danger. Remember your
See,
danger.
contact front, and then everyone does like 360 security. Yeah. And then you sit around for a while, and then this part, they always chose like the heaviest person that they could get. They would always choose the heaviest person that could get, because it'd be harder, so you have to really work at it. And some of these dudes were like 200 something pounds, and then you put the weight of like the salt pack and the rifle on there, and then that was even heavier. So yeah, it's pretty difficult, but continue on. And they're just barely able to drag them. So then you have like someone that acts like the corpsman. That's just like on the trauma trail type thing that they do. This is another little course they have you go through right here. These people are setting up security right now. And you have the front are security, and you have all these walls you go over, and none of my gear fits, so like your Kevlar's, you know, whacking in the head or on your back or whatever else, all over the place. These holes that they're climbing through right now, they were super muddy when we went through, because it, like, they say the East Coast has the rain and swamps, but we had straight mud. Yeah, and going through this, like, again, my Kevlar didn't fit, and so going under the barbed wire, I'm holding my Kevlar on like this, trying to push up the barbed wire with my one arm, and you're like exhausting because you're trying to do this the entire time. See how muddy this guy is? Yeah. I didn't get that muddy, but he was very into this. You can tell he loved it. Or maybe he was just really miserable and said, screw it. Yeah. And you've ran around everywhere all day at this point as well. And so these guys are probably exhausted already, because you're in the field several days doing a bunch of physical activities. So it looks fun and easy right here, but they're exhausted, I'm sure. Not much time to eat or hydrate, so you literally ate any second you possibly could. Oh man. And then this road right here that they're coming up right now, as you can see, it's literally like just a slight incline compared to the rest, but we didn't have to do like, this looks like some kind of circuit training where they make them run up the hill, but it's not anything crazy right now. You can see some of these dudes are a little exhausted. All the weight in the salt pack, plus Kevlar, plus your flak on. It can definitely get pretty heavy, and their flak is flopping around, so it's harder to maintain weight, stabilization. This is right outside the gas chamber where they're at right now. Yeah. So there's several evolutions here that you end up doing. Oh man, so this is the biggest wall right here. I don't know how many feet high it is. Typically when you're running or jumping without anything on, you would clear this wall pretty easily for myself. But having all the gear, not fun at all, because you have to account for that as well. So you need people to help you up a lot of times. See, this is their casualty or whatnot. See, but what they erred on that clip was they didn't actually have any security, because you can't treat somebody out in the open without having security. So I don't know why that guy did that, but Not trying to be hypercritical here, but just saying that I know that's how the training was. So that's a little interesting. So this guy's going to put on, they tell him what the injuries are, puts on tourniquet, and then they check it. They progress forward down this course, crawl through some mud stuff again. Most people don't want to be super muddy like myself. I was kind of over it after the first couple times. And your pants are just soaked and it gets through. But still, I mean, looking back, it was fun now. So, you see the red tape that tells you which platoon they're in, so if you guys want to know what that means. And you have to have, like, control your weapon as well as you're hopping over these, so they'll tell you to do it again if your rifle's kind of all over the place. So, and as you see, this instructor here isn't checking it, giving back a tourniquet. Then you have more of these under barbed wire crawls. Some of them you go on your back, some of them you're on your front. And you see these black gloves, they're leather, super rigid. They're not that great, I'll be honest. The ones I got issued and ones I got to my Greenside Command were much better. The gear is just to get you through the training. If you guys have gone through, you'll know that. You definitely are going to get better gear once you're actually in the fleet and not out of training command. So this is just for training purposes. There's a lot of crawling in this video that I was surprised about. So, and we went luckily towards the winter time, so it wasn't super hot. I don't know what time this was for this video, so it could be, looks like it's probably springtime, if that, because I've lived in San Diego a good portion of my career. Tell me the last time JT did any of this stuff. You can't react to it.
Oh yeah.
My nose is so itchy right now. Get some. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so boot saying that right now. Man, but that's the video. So, but as always, guys, if you guys want to see more information about the military or more reactions, let me know down in the comments below. But as always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. And I love you guys. We'll see you next time.